Chris VA Travels down here in Farmville, Virginia, right in the heart of the state. And I'm going to visit Dunnington Mansion. Yeah, an abandoned mansion, Victorian mansion out here just outside of town. And I'm signed up for actually a photography tour. Yeah, I signed up obviously, so I had access so I can make this video. And they're going to be giving a history tour here shortly. I made a few notes, but yeah, I'm going to wait to the history tour and then go ahead and do a walk around. But first off, I see a pretty cool gate up front. And you'll see this is a Richardsonian Romanesque style building. Alright guys, just took the history tour. So I'm going to go ahead and do a walk around. I'll go through the timeline. I put some notes on my phone and I gathered a little information taking the tour. And this is a great shot right here. And this gate is just decorative. It was never used as an actual functioning gate, but it looks cool. And you'll see this thing's pretty rusted out. And wow, yeah, I always point out the egg and dart pattern. Pretty cool. And you would have had the kind of teardrop circular driveway, carriage turnaround in front of the house. And yeah, like I say, Victorian house, to be specific, it's Richardsonian Romanesque. That was the popular style, late 1800s, early 1900s. That and Queen Anne were the two big ones. And the Richardsonian Romanesque, you've got the distinct tower with kind of the conical kind of roof there. And most are actually made of stone, but this one you'll see it's pressed brick. A little fancy. Very distinct hipped roof. And pretty cool inlaid kind of brickwork. Right there you'll see. And yeah, they're also known for their arches. And you'll see big arch right up there. There was you can tell there was a double portico, and they just took that down a few months ago. It was unsafe, and there's the aftermath. Those are the bricks from the porch. So yeah, let me go ahead and wrap around. You'll see the windows are boarded up, and I thought maybe at first these were sandstone lintels, but it's just concrete, she said. So, and yeah, check out the designs, like I say, around that arch. Pretty cool. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and wrap around, and like I say, I'll go through that timeline, and I'll have to watch my step. It's been raining all week. There's marsh, mud kind of everywhere. And let you know, currently we're on about 300 acres. We're surrounded by the Manor Golf Club. And just to jump to the end of the story, this house was originally supposed to be the clubhouse. It was supposed to be fixed up. There was going to be a restaurant in there, lodging. But yeah, long story short, it didn't happen, obviously. But yeah, right now it's being run by a nonprofit. And they're trying to turn it into kind of a Berry Hill, if you guys are familiar with that, out there in South Boston. Yeah, so hopefully it works out. They've, just to get it stabilized, they say it's going to be $2 million. So I hope it works out. It's going to be quite a task. And, oh yeah, if I mentioned 24 outbuildings all around. There was a barn back that way that ended up burning down. Here we are on the side. Like I say, I'll go through the timeline and give you the history. And this land was actually granted by King George II, and I've got two different dates. The lady that gave the tour told me 1743. I read online 1752. Nonetheless, mid-1500s. The land was granted to a guy named Richard Woodson, and about 1,100 acres at the time. And yeah, you have to imagine this was all frontier at that time. A little gazebo over here. Yeah, so he owned the house until he passed away, and then it was passed on to his daughter. That would be Agnes. And she ended up marrying a guy named Francis Watkins. And they owned the house. It was eventually passed to their daughter, so her name was Frances, also obviously named after her father. And she married a guy named James Wood. And they're the ones that built the original house on the property. That would be around 1830. Yeah. And kind of a pointed arch on this thing kind of gives it a slight little Gothic vibe. You see it being swallowed up by these trees. But yeah, let me go up and take a closer look at this thing. So Francis and James Wood, they owned the house up until 1860 when it was passed on to a guy named John Hughes. He was a captain for the Confederacy. So yeah, it had been in that first family's hands for about 100 years. The last name's changed because, like I say, it kept being passed on to the daughters. But yeah, you'll see there's a wraparound porch. Pillars here. Still holding strong. And you'll see the railing kind of connected still to it. And wow, yeah, that thing is being held on by a crooked post right there. Boy. All right. And she had told me that this portion right here was part of that original 1830 portion. You'll see, like I say, the pressed brick. And then here we are, you'll see the brick pattern change. And then in the 1840s, an extension was added on to the back, and you'll see a couple headers in that pattern. And not quite a Flemish bond, just a common bond, but there's a row with, yeah, just some headers going across. But yeah, it's sad seeing this place in the state that it's in. Oh yeah, terrible water damage. Boy, let me take a close look at this rail. Alright, but yeah, really mildewy smell already. Oh, check this out right here. I guess that lintel above that window kind of is gone, and the bricks are kind of starting to sag and fall. And yeah, I don't, they probably don't want us to walk up this. Those stairs are in pretty bad shape. Through here, walk back here, wrap around, get a good shot of it. But yeah, the Confederate captain, 1860, he owned it up to about 1890, and that's when the Walter Dunnington purchased the house. And in 1897, he made the major upgrade, building the Richardsonian Romanesque front, and you'll see a little add-on back here. Let me just stick my head in here. Getting her away. But yeah, not looking good. It just storing some shingles in there. And I just stepped on a bottle hidden in this grass. Yeah, here we go. You say big old hip roof over there. And I don't know if that wooden little piece right there, that may have been an add-on. And to tell you a little bit about Walter and where he got his money, it would be in the tobacco industry. And that would be Dunnington Tobacco in Farmville. And it was originally owned by his father James, but just 2 years after he started up the business in 1870, Walter joined on, and he really helped grow the business. They became popular worldwide, all throughout Europe at least. And actually Norway was one of their biggest clients. And that tobacco warehouse in Farmville, it's doing better than this house. It's still in use. It's being used as some sort of cafe and some sort of furniture store. I guess some locals might be familiar. But yeah, it's good that that's still standing. And just to finish up, Walter passed away 1922. House was left to his wife India, and she lived here until 1960, and she died at the age of 103. She lived here 99 out of the 103 years of her life. Yeah, so after she died, all of her children were in their 80s. Nobody wanted the property, so it was put up to auction and given to the Bolt family. Mr. Bolt turned it into a cattle farm and built a bunch of barns, silos all around the property. It was used as a cattle farm up until 2000. When it was bought and turned into a golf course, and that takes us to where I started, when this was supposed to be kind of the crowning jewel, the clubhouse, but yeah, it never ended up happening. Yeah, so this conservatory right here is pretty interesting, dome shaped. Let me walk inside. Pretty cool entrance. Let me get this guy's way. But yeah, you'll see ivy all growing up, more pressed brick right there, and look. Little thing to kind of turn, maybe open part of the roof, it looks like. Okay, yeah, look, all right, so these would open the, yeah, the tops of the windows, it looks like. You can imagine it gets pretty hot in here, but pretty cool. All right, let me walk around to the front, take a walk inside. Again, the tower, little egg and dart belt right there. Again, cool brick designs. I don't know if those were windows at one time. Those two little small little, I don't know, but yeah, cool bracketing going all around. And I wonder what those are on the chimney. Interesting. I don't know, kind of a little, not a cupola, but yeah, interesting. But yeah, you'll see remnants of where that portico was. So, all right, let me take a walk inside this thing. Okay, all right, so I thought we had, this is an asymmetrical building. I thought there might be a kind of a long central passage, but no. And first off, check out this fireplace. And I always mention the egg and dart pattern, but this has seriously got it going on. Oh yeah, neat little design, kind of rosette, kind of flowers in the middle there. Big old kettle turned over. And check out the woodwork over here. Very echoey in here. Alright, we've got some sliding doors. Oh, here we go. Another bird's eye view. There's the farm next door. Okay, there's a good shot of it right there. All cleaned up. Lawn's manicured. Yeah, like I say, great staircase over here. And what did you have? Maybe a kitchen back there where you set the food out here? I don't know. And alright, so check out the fireplace in here. Wow. Oh wow, check out the floor in there. A couple of old settees over here. And as you could guess, there's a really musty smell. Alright, so these are modern light switches. Wow, oh my god. Okay, well, this room's a goner. Ugh. Boy, you can hear that roof cracking as people are walking up there. And this staircase is not structurally sound. They don't want us to walk up it. Oh boy. Wow, yeah, those studs are just totally disintegrating. Alright, well, I'm not going to walk over there, but cool, you see the tiles on that fireplace. All the fireplaces are each are a little bit different. I guess I can walk right through here. Alright, so well, here's the kitchen. An old Admiral stove, huh? Oh boy, look at the mold and man, yeah, it's sad to see the place falling apart like this. Wallpaper falling off. Breeze feels good coming in here though. Oh, a bathroom. There's some flies in here. Yeah. Well, there was a sink, the commode to the right. Alright, you know, you had a mirror right there, probably a little medicine cabinet. Yeah, doors are peeling. Old radiators. Well, they like the color green. Goes under the stairs. And they've got it closed. Some old family pictures. Everybody's got their little bow tie on. A couple of them do. Oh, check out this old trunk. I thought that might be some sort of sports team or something. Huh. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, check it out, marble fireplace, and these tiles look like they're in good shape. Like I say, each fireplace is a little bit different. Boy. Oh yeah, this is where I came in. So, a statue or something right there. More of these sliding doors. Oh, alright, mirror. What's up? Oh. Little coal fireplace. And just walk into this alcove. Oh, into the tower, I guess. Oh, little outlet down there. Oh, alright, check it out. Alright, let's go upstairs. Hope these stairs hold me. Alright, so it looks like they went with the blue paint up here, you can tell. Check out the arch up here, pretty cool. And you'll see a couple bathrooms. Like I say, they don't want you walking on those stairs. Okay, it looks like I can kind of wrap around, but they don't want me to go any further than this point. But yeah, nothing too special. In 1960, when the Bolt family purchased it, they made a lot of upgrades as well. So anything modern would have been put in by the Bolt family. Cool. So was this maybe a bedroom? Check out this wallpaper. Yeah, mold. Again, different fireplace with the purple bricks. Let me just walk in that room. Okay, yeah, another alcove where that tower is. No problem. Oh, here we go. And I was thinking there might be a little door right here we could walk onto the old portico. Check out the tiles on this little kind of coal fireplace. It's weird, this room almost smells like perfume. They had a green closet, it appears. The top of that dome, kind of onion-shaped dome. Oh, random rocking chair right here. Arms are pretty shaggy. And you'll see this door right here. Just junk in there. Well, I guess some wasps. Oh, alright, you can see the brick. There's the crumbled plaster down there. Okay, another smaller fireplace. Tile surrounding. Interesting arched closet. If that was a closet, no, not. It's kind of small. I don't think he's taking a picture. I'll walk by him real quick. Nothing special in this room. Just show you the fireplace. Going with the red. Okay. A little closet over here. I guess I can walk up to this line. Yeah, I don't think I want to walk on those boards. Ooh, yeah, strong smell in here. Oh, all right, marble. Nice breeze with these busted out windows, I'll say that at least. Oh. The door locked off. It's pretty warm up here. Okay, I think actually I've seen everything. Somebody's flying their drone. I see it behind the house. But one more shot of the front. Oh, and I feel bad because there's, as I said in the beginning, not too much information on the enslaved that lived here. On their website, they said at the time when John Hughes owned the house in 1860, there were 30 slaves on the property. The history guide said there were 60, so yeah, between 30 and 60 had lived here. And they stayed on afterward. Many became sharecroppers and servants afterwards. And great shot back here from the road. Yeah, so cool. I get to tour out front here. Just got some pictures and some drawings set up. Some sketchings. One by Ron Smith. Oh, check that one out. Pretty neat. And bird's eye view over here. And there he is right there, Mr. Dunnington. There's a good picture. And yeah, great place for photography. And I guess somebody decided to do some ballet dancing inside. Some of the slave history and the history of the African Americans who worked here. And you'll see that coach driver right there. And looks like a pretty nice guy over here. Yeah, unfortunately they don't know too much. Looks like they're still researching. I can tell you the last slave to be born on the property, that would be Jim, and he it looks like he was born here and died here, so I would assume he lived here all of his life. Died in 1935. Pretty old ginkgo over here. Small leaves on it. Well, I should also tell you, just a ways off the back of the house was an ice house. Kind of odd that it was so close, but that's what she had said. And here's a good shot of the side. Yeah, kind of cool, kind of dormer type thing shooting out right there. All right, that's my walkthrough of the Dunnington Mansion. Pretty cool. If you ever get a chance, if you're a photographer, you would love it out here. If you're into the abandoned homes thing, yeah, it's a great place to visit. But yeah, guys, as always, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. You can now follow me on Facebook. Make sure it's me. I have an imposter. And you can also support me on Patreon. All right, guys. See ya.